Easy, easy, easy.
Whoa! All right, you can see it.
Hopefully see something good and climb in one of the rednecks.
Man, this is what I live for, kid.
Halloween morning. Been a long time coming. You got a dead buck right here. You got a dead buck right here. Well, we got the job done. Good decision to back out. Seems like every deer we kill this year is out of redneck. Hang in there because it's going up in smoke. We're lighting the 220 bottom today. We're looking to get it in shape, maybe do a little share crop this year. We got a lot of work to do. There's nothing like burning. You get the most done with the least effort and the least expense in the shortest amount of time. Well, it's February. I hope you guys can hear that behind us. We are burning on the 220 here, and there's even a little bit of snow on the ground, but we actually lit it with the wind a little bit because it needs a little bit of air to breathe to keep it going. But I think it's gonna burn pretty good, and we're hoping to get really this whole bottom behind me, all this maybe in share crop later this year. So it'd be pretty neat to see what happens with some beans. Does it feel like a natural burn?
Yeah, I'm afraid there's too much Cereso Lespedeza in there to burn too good. The grass is burning pretty decent, but that Lespedeza is different. It's kind of woody.
She gonna burn. We got corn if the deer would lay off of it.
Yeah.
Woo! I don't know about this buckwheat stuff. Apparently this is the deal. This is the seed that we're gonna try to see if we can plant it in the spring next year in some areas, and then come back this time of year and do a no-drill technique with our turnips next year. So we'll do a little test run with it this year and see how it goes. Looks like they're trickling down. The tooth line. Tooth line. Watch where the tractor goes. Yeah, look at there. It's gonna be thick right there. This still drops a lot of seed. Right. That's perfect right there.
Baby turnip.
Good. I checked the camera and there are definitely a couple of nice shooters here. Looks like 2 8-pointers that have some stickers and have some age on them too, so that's encouraging. We've got at least a couple of shooters here just in first 10 or 20 photos that I looked at. guys, we're ready to go to Kansas. I got all loaded up tonight. Got both trucks and trailers. We're gonna go out there and try to do the beans and the turnips that we've been doing here in Missouri the last couple of weekends. And taking a little break from dentistry to go out and take advantage of these rains that we've had out in Kansas over the last 5 or 10 days. I think we're all loaded. Gonna pick up Dad's John Deere tractor when we get out there. And the disc, brush hogs, we got a little bit of equipment out there, but we should be able to move around between farms and get it all done. We're excited to get some good seeds in the ground. Heading south today. Gonna try to get in both farms on the south side, about 30-40 miles south where we were yesterday, and probably shooting for 10 to 12 acres of beans and turnips today. So it's a big day. We're getting out a little bit earlier and ready to get after it. Just made it here to the 320. You can see behind me our screen is really looking good. It's as tall as me and taller in a lot of places. Kind of show you here compared to the load. Plenty good to walk behind and hide us and hide our tracks. So couldn't be more happy with that. Marcus and I came in here and we're spraying on the back of the bush hog, if you guys remember. And man, that actually worked really well. So pretty happy with what I see so far. Can't wait to get out and see the rest of the farm.
I'm not sure what's doing this, but you can see, I don't know if it's coons or if the deer are in it. It's really being pulled down everywhere. Hopefully it's not all coons. Long 3 days. Can't wait to get back home, see the kiddos. We got a lot of seed in the ground, good moisture, things work great. Can't wait to get back here in the fall. Really excited this year. This is a property that I'm looking to flip, and man, it's a neat property. I think we're gonna have an awesome hunt here this fall and be able to showcase a lot of whitetails walking around the daylight. So stay with us, the fall is yet to come.
Well, she's done, and I'm sunburned.
Tim's buying his tag right now, and the plan is to get his tag, go check some cameras, and hopefully see something good and climb in one of the rednecks.
I would hang on this one, let's watch. Now we're done here at Lizard Lips. Really nice guy. Got her tags all in good shape. Ready to go hunting this afternoon.
That's the sight you want to see when you're checking photos. What's his name, Tim?
Big Sandy. He lives on Big Sandy Creek.
He's big.
Yeah, that's got to be my primary target around here. That's a nice one.
We need some more clear photos of him, but
That's
he's looking real good.
It's the 26th of September. Chris and I are on a couple little fields called the Butterfly Fields. We got a great food plot on this one on the west. We're kind of nestled back against a real deep creek cut bank. So our wind's in our face and our scent should be taken back behind us. First deer of the night. Give us a little bit of cover. We're kind of pretty bare up here. Gotta get a little jacket tonight. It's October 16th here in Kansas. Snoop and I are going after that big sandy buck down along the creek down here. We've shown a little daylight activity on the cameras, so hopefully we'll get a shot at him tonight. We'll see what happens. It's a little past 4, Friday evening the 16th. It is really dry out here in Woodson County, Kansas. Our food plot that was lush as could be a month ago is just wilted turnips now. It desperately needs a shower of rain. The beans behind this ravine here behind me are really drying out too. And the acorns are falling, so they've got pretty much something to eat wherever they turn. My hope is that they filter down through here just as a natural crossing tonight. There's a lot of scraping activity along this tree line, so hopefully I'll see a good buck come along and make a scrape and won't have to count on the food plot because it's really looking bad. I just got my doe portion of my tag filled. I kind of came out here this weekend with the hope of tagging out. So, took the opportunity and think I made a really good hit. Hunt it up, hunt it up. Where's it at? Let's see. Where's it at? Go get it. There's a red belly. And a happy dog. Good dog, Snoop, good dog. First deer of 2020. Snoop and I harvested a really good fat doe. He tracked her beautifully. Of course, she was easy to track. I hit her good. We're gonna have some prime venison out of this doe. Snoopy's gonna be 11 years old next month. I don't know how long he'll be able to keep after him, but I guess the same goes for me. Just before daylight here, Monday, November 9th. We're sitting up in a creek bottom between 2 bean fields that have been harvested. Hopefully it'll bring us some good luck this morning. Big Sandy's the buck I would really like to shoot here, although there's several others that would do. Steve and I are here and we're gonna give it a try, so we'll see what happens.
See if that gets anything on their feet.
We're gonna go eat breakfast, go check our other stands, kind of see where we need to line up for tonight. Hopefully the weather's gonna cool off a little bit tomorrow, so. We saw about 6 or 7 does and 2 different bucks here this morning. Nothing close, just off at a distance in the cut beans, so. We're gonna pack her in and try it again this evening. The creek that runs along the edge of this place is the Big Sandy Creek. And that's why we call the buck we want Big Sandy. He's a basic 8 with some stuff down at the bases of it. Really a gnarly old dude. We'd love to get an arrow on him tonight. Steve's here with me. We were having a good time this morning. We sat on the other end of this 30-acre bean field. Saw a small buck, a medium buck, and 6 or 7 does. And we saw some turkeys and quail, so we had a really eventful morning. It was fun. Well, it's really windy and in the low 40s. By this evening, probably the high 30s. So we're dressed up kind of warm, but I got a feeling we're gonna need it. We're gonna try to get one tonight. Feel pretty good.
It is November 11th, and I have a Kansas tag in my pocket. We're about 2 hours out right now. Dale and Tim are hunting out here, been hunting out here the last 2 days. We're pretty excited. I wish we were 2 hours closer so we were there. But yeah, it's happening right now.
We saw plenty of deer up on that hillside going up on to the southwest there past Stein Forest.
Oh, up there.
Tonight's a little different. I got brother Sean with me instead of Steve. Steve's old and he kind of wears out easy, so we left him at home tonight. Actually, he's helping Dale track a buck on Sam's place. So Dale hit one a while ago. Must have hit it pretty well. So hopefully they'll be bringing one back to camp. It'll have an antler to look at. Chris and Pat are hunting, and so are me and Sean. So kind of got a good group here, and hopefully we'll do some good tonight. We've been here 15 minutes. We've already had more action than we had all day yesterday. That sticker buck that we almost got a shot at the other night in the food plot. It's up here with a doe. And old Gnarly just almost came into the little plot we're watching. We thought he was gonna follow that yearling in, but he didn't. So we'll see what develops. Can you believe that? He was right behind us. How the heck did he get there? You are my good luck charm. I've said that before.
Man.
Oh,
Man, keep me around.
I'm glad you could be here. It just don't get no better than this from my perspective. Sean and I had an absolutely awesome hunt this morning. That's pretty much the boss buck on the property. He's awesome. Steve and I came really close to getting him on the main food plot down in the bottom 2 nights ago. Look at the twos. Gosh. I just felt this was going to be a good place from the moment I saw it. And this is the first time that anyone has sat in it.
Beautiful deer.
Yeah, he is. He's beautiful. And I have my good luck charm, Mr. Sean, and it worked out beautifully. Can't believe how it worked out. Worn through the enamel, bud. He's 6, 7 years old. I can't believe it. He didn't snort, he didn't do anything, and the wind was right to him. He turned and walked off in the opposite direction, so our hearts sank. I could have shot him, and I even stood up in here and got where I could shoot him. But a couple of reasons I didn't. Number one, it was right over Wag's head. The other reason was it was a little brushy and stuff too, so obviously it was not a good shot. But I'll be darned if he didn't go through this little plum thicket, circle around, get in the food plot, and start walking down the edge of the food plot, just like we could have written it. I mean, couldn't have been any better. Man, what a hunt, what a blessing. I'm so thankful, and sometimes things just work out.
This season shows all the off-season dedication and sacrifice put in by the Huntline team to prepare for a successful hunting season. The summer of 2020, there was a commitment by the Huntline staff to add more food to the Kansas properties to enhance their hunting capabilities, and it showed through encounters and trail camera photos. The episode ends with Tim tagging a brute of a Kansas whitetail on a truly thrilling hunt. It was difficult to film, but at one point the buck was 3 yards behind them in the brush, trying to catch their wind like old bucks do. Join us next week as Chris and Sam look to fill their Kansas tags. Thanks for watching this week's episode of Huntline TV.